effect is that it heals other diseases not known to us. The modern healing technique of the century. Tune into GTV this and every Friday at 5:30 a.m. for Pranic Healing with Vinky. Pranic Healing, a must for every home.
Good morning and you're welcome once again to Pranic Healing. As usual, I'm in the studio with Colonel Vinky. Colonel, good morning.
Good morning.
We'll be talking about pranic healing and twin heart meditation over the past weeks. And today, the Grandmaster himself is in the studio. If I say he's in the studio, I mean to say that you will be listening to him from your homes today. But first, we're going to start with a great invocation, and Colonel is going to lead us to do that.
Good morning and Namaste. As usual, we say Namaste means we salute the divinity in you, right? Okay, let's all put our hands up to bless Ghana so that we do the great invocation so that we find more resources, more things, and the oil prices. As the oil prices are going up, I think we should bless our country to have more and more resources so that we become prosperous and there is peace and lots of prosperity. So let's do this great invocation. Put up your hands together and visualize that the Mother Earth is here in front of you and you are blessing the Mother Earth. And you see Ghana there in the Mother Earth. Okay, let's say from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all Ghanaians. Let light descend throughout the whole of Ghana. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all Ghanaians. Let love descend throughout the whole of Ghana. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of all Ghanaians. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the whole of Ghana. Let divine light, divine love, and divine power descend throughout the whole of Ghana. Let Ghana be blessed with peace, harmony, prosperity, illumination, and spirituality. God bless the whole of Ghana with thanks and in full faith. So be it, so be it, so be it.
So be it. I hope you are blessed wherever you are today and you're having a good morning. Today, like I said, the Grandmaster Choa KOK Sui will be explaining to us about what spirituality and twin heart meditation is. And we'll be opening the lines later in the program for you to also ask your questions, and Vinky will do the explanation. So take a look at this.
Good evening and welcome. Shall we start the session with a short invocation? You may repeat after me. To the Supreme God, to my teacher, Holy Master Mary, to all the teachers, spiritual teachers, to all the holy masters, all the saints, holy angels, spiritual helpers, all the great ones, we thank you for blessing this gathering with your divine light, divine guidance, with lots of love, with lots of mercy and lots of healing, and with divine strength. We thank you for your divine help and your divine protection. With thanks and in full faith. Thank you. You may open your eyes. Good evening and welcome from the heart of God through the heart of my teacher, Holy Master Mei, and through the heart of all the higher beings and spiritual beings, through my heart, love, we shower you with love. With divine sweetness. With warmness, tenderness, with inner healing, with beauty, and with great joy and happiness. Okay, what would you like to talk about? Anybody has any suggestion? Okay, maybe we can talk about spirituality and Twin Hearts meditation. A lot of you have heard of the term self-realization. Yes? Now, what is self-realization? A lot of people have heard about the term illumination. What is illumination? It is like this. Let's make things very, very simple. Can you just move your fingers like this? Now, what are you doing? I am moving my fingers, right? Right? Now, this statement is extremely profound. If you study it very carefully, it is very, very profound. What are being moved? Your fingers, right or wrong? Your fingers are the one that's being moved, but who's moving the fingers? I am. Is that correct? Is that correct? I am moving the fingers. You're not your fingers, you're not your body, but you are the I am within you. When Moses was discussing with the burning bush, Moses said, if people ask me, how shall I call you? I mean, what name shall I use? The burning bush said, I am that I am. There's a universal I am that I am, and there's a micro I am. That is why in the Old Testament they say, let us make man in our image. When they say, let us make man in our image, they do not mean that God has two eyes, a nose with two holes, a mouth. Nothing like that. When they say, let us make man in our image, it is just simply means that in each person, there's a divine essence. Right or wrong? That is why, in religion, you are taught the prayer, Our Father. Right? Right? The implication of the statement, Our Father, implies that we are all children of God. The implication of the term Our Father implies that in each person there's an I am. You are not your body, you are the soul. As simple as that. You move your body, you destroy your body, what is left? The I am is still left. This I am is called the soul. As simple as that. So what is self-realization? It is like this. Whatever I said, you don't have to take it as the truth. You can just think about it and maybe suspend your judgment until you have the proper experience. You do not have to swallow anything. Just listen. Oh, sounds interesting. Okay, I'll think about it in the future. It is like this. In each person, there's an I am. This I am is called the soul. Now, the terminology for the soul in Christian is called the Holy Spirit. That is why Jesus said, your body is a holy temple. It is a temple for the Holy Spirit. This Holy Spirit is the I am, it is the soul. Then why is there a need for self-realization? Don't you think it's strange? Why is there a need for self-realization? It is like this. You have a higher soul. You have a higher soul. You have an incarnated soul. A higher soul? Did I say something? What did I say? A higher soul, and you have an incarnated soul. Imagine, just a moment. Just imagine the higher soul as energy with consciousness. Is that possible? Energy with consciousness. That is the nature of the soul. Energy with consciousness. Energy is fluidic. Clear? Now this higher soul extends a portion of itself with its energy and consciousness. It extends a portion of itself, manifests as the incarnated soul. That is you. Now the problem is that when it extends a portion of itself, manifesting as the incarnated soul, unfortunately, some of the incarnated soul identify itself with the body. That is a big, big mistake. You see, when the incarnated soul identifies itself with the body, the connection with the higher soul becomes very, very thin. For those with pranic healing background, this cord is called the spiritual cord. Do you remember? How many remembers the spiritual cord? Okay, for those who are non-pranic healing background, it's something like this. This is your head, right? If you ask the clairvoyant to look, they can see a cord coming down. This is called the spiritual cord. Now, in Christian terminology, if there's a lot of energy coming down through this cord, they call it the descent of the Holy Spirit. Now, for people who practice Chinese Qigong, if they activate the crown chakra, they say there's a lot of heaven energy coming down. Different terminology, the same thing. To the Indian, this spiritual cord, this descent of the Holy Spirit, is called Antakarana, means the spiritual bridge of light. This bridge is made of light. This is the connecting link between the higher soul and the incarnated soul. In Kabbalah, this is called the pillar of light. It is called the pillar of light because when a person is highly developed, the connection is strong, it is literally a pillar. With ordinary people who identify themselves with the body or with the emotion, it's just a thin, thin, thin line. The moment you identify yourself with the soul, the connection becomes stronger, the energy becomes stronger. I'll prove this to you. Put your hand like this. Maybe you feel something, maybe you don't feel something. Okay, before you do that, you will clean certain meridians. Can you just do like this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, there's an acupuncture point, an energy center here. By exercising it, you're cleaning it up. There are also meridians or energy channels. Let's do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now just rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. Okay, just do like this 50 times. 1, 2. Okay, good, thank you. Now, can you just connect your tongue to your palate, curl your tongue, touch the palate, curl the tongue. Is your tongue curled? Okay, just put your hand like this. Smile. Just say, I can feel. Just say, I can feel. Okay, are you feeling something? Are you feeling something? Yes? Okay, that is energy. Observe, observe. Now, observe, you just say, feel the energy. You say, I am the soul. I am not the body. Okay, observe. Curl your tongue. Do you feel greater energy? You just say, I am one with my higher soul. I am not this body. This body is just a temple. I am the Holy Spirit. I am the soul. I am that I am. Observe. Feel your energy. Do you feel tremendous energy? Now observe. Look at me. Look at me. Feel your energy. Observe. You say, I am the body. Observe. Do you feel the defense immediately? Do you feel the defense? Okay. Put your hand like this. I am the soul. I am one with the higher soul. I am a child of God. I am a being of divine light. Come on, feel divine love, divine power. Feel. Do you feel something? Yes? That's that. You see, when a person identifies himself with the body, with the emotion or with the thought, the person's connection with the higher soul is decreased. Not disconnected, but decreased. But when the person allows his emotion to go rampant, his or her emotion to go rampant, and do things that are not supposed to be done, they become lost soul. What is lost soul? A lost soul is one in which the incarnated soul is disconnected from the higher soul. That is terrible. That is why Jesus said, what is the use of gaining the whole world if one loses his soul? When he was talking about losing the soul, he's talking about losing the incarnated soul. So what is self-realization? Self-realization is nothing more than realizing that you are the soul and experiencing oneness with your higher soul. As simple as that. Now, why is it called illumination? Because the soul is basically light. It is light. So when you achieve self-realization, you unite with your higher soul, there is nothing more than light. That is why it's called illumination. Why do you experience oneness? Because your higher soul is one with all. Why do you experience bliss? Because the higher soul is always in a state of bliss. As simple as that. Just by simply realizing that you are the higher soul, you are the soul, you are one with your higher soul, you are one with all, your life changes automatically. If you have psychological problem, if you have smoking problem, drinking problem, you just say, I am not this body, I am not this addiction. I am the soul, I am one with my higher soul. I invoke the power of God, I invoke the power of my soul to purify me, to make me whole. As simple as that. If you have pain in your body, to a certain extent you can do that also.
I hope you had a brief explanation on what spirituality is. Colonel, when we talk about the higher soul and the incarnated soul, what are we talking about?
See, the thing is that all of us are connected with the higher soul. You know, we always relate ourselves to the body normally. When you say we are the body, we are not actually the body. We are not. If I say I am that I am, like Master said in the just now, that I am that I am is not that I am. I am means we are relating to our soul. So that is the incarnated soul, and the soul has got a connection with the higher soul. There's something above us which is connected to the higher soul. This higher soul is what actually every one of us, all of us are connected with the higher soul. That's why when some calamity takes place or something takes place, we are more concerned about it because all of us are connected to the higher soul, and the higher soul is the one which actually tells us, hey, come on, this person is having problem, why don't you think about him? Only when calamity comes we think about them. But actually we are all connected, and we always, sometimes we even fight among ourselves, we release realizing that we are fighting with our own people, our own self.
How is this connection like?
See, the thing is that it's connection like are we connected with God?
Well, through prayer we are.
Yeah, through prayer, yes, somewhere we are connected with God. Before God, there's something called higher soul which is there, and this higher soul is a step towards achieving oneness with God. So when we are connected with the higher soul, the incarnate soul, that is we, the incarnate soul, when we connect ourselves to the higher soul, everyone becomes one to us. And then when we think about them, that's what is it. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to say that if you want to ask any question, you want any explanation, you could call the numbers 021-770-111 and 021-770-222. Colonel, does everybody have to do twin heart meditation before getting his healing?
Oh, the thing is that if everyone does twin heart meditation, it's good, because every one of us have been channeled through the divine light. By doing twin heart meditation before healing is a wonderful thing to do, because the healing process takes place faster. But if a person is not capable of doing the twin heart meditation, like we said last time that children below 16 years, they are not supposed to do. All people who are suffering from hypertension or glaucoma, they are not supposed to do twin heart meditation. People who are suffering from heart ailments, they are not supposed to do twin heart meditation. Why? Because it aggravates. That's the reason. Otherwise, if we do the twin heart meditation as a regular affair, it not only heals us, it also heals the earth and heals ourselves. That's why it's better to do twin heart meditation. And while doing the healing, if you do the twin heart meditation while doing the healing for us, in fact, you'll be surprised, people who are suffering from cancer, they have miraculously been healed by doing twin heart meditation 2 or 3 times a day.
By themselves?
By themselves, yes. By just doing twin heart meditation 2 or 3 times a day, they have miraculously been healed. You'll be surprised. In fact, we had in India a patient who was suffering from severe cancer, leukemia. He got healed by just by doing twin heart meditation 3 times a day. Yeah.
That's interesting.
See, the thing is that divine light is something superior to us. So divine energies are something superior. Divine energy comes right from God, and they can heal you, they can do wonders for you.
Okay. Yeah. You said that before that there's a caller online. Let's listen to him. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. I'm sorry, we can't hear you. You said twin hearts pranic healing is a no-touch method of healing.
Yeah.
You don't need to touch the person before the person gets healed.
Yeah.
We know our doctors need to touch us, definitely. They need to run certain tests, prescribe, maybe even inject us.
So the thing is that, like, yeah, you're right. But the thing is that in pranic healing, what we are doing is that it's not exactly, it's a non-touch therapy, because the energy is being transferred very easily.
Okay.
I mean, you know that when we drink
Before you continue, I understand there's a caller online.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome to Pranic Healing.
Yeah, I wanted to inquire where I may see doctor.
Okay, please go ahead.
My wife has a problem. She always experiences something like stomach pain. So I wanted to know how best.
Why don't you call me on my line? In fact, you can call me on my line at 0243661605. I repeat again,
Okay.
0243661605. We are opening today the line because we want you to find out if there's any query about today's program. That's what we want to know. Okay?
Okay.
So you can ask me questions, no problems. Your stomach problem will go off very fast. Don't worry. You call me on that line. I'll let you know about it. Maybe after this program, you can call me. I'll be there and I'll answer your call. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
Thank you.
And you too. Before that, you were explaining the no-touch method of healing?
So the thing is, pranic healing is a very simple technique. Like when we were talking on the telephone initially, we thought that telephone is the only line. There should be a cable connected with everyone, otherwise we cannot talk. Similarly, now when the mobile has come, when mobile came initially, hey, do you think you can talk on this small thing? How can this be connected? No one asked this question. Are we not intelligent than the mobile? You notice that when you want to think about someone, you are thinking about your mother, suddenly she calls you. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Yes. Why? How? Because that's the energy transfer is taking place. This energy transfer is nothing but.
There's a caller on the line.
Yes, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please, may you brief explain the word Pranic to me? Thank you. I'm Sapon speaking from Takwa.
Okay. Thank you, someone.
Okay, pranic healing. Prana means energy in Sanskrit. Actually, prana means energy, life, the energy force, life force which is required. This energy force is nothing but prana. We are all breathing, right? When we breathe, we are taking in prana, that is the energy from the atmosphere by breathing in. So this energy is available to us in the form of sun, air, and in the ground also. So this energy, I hope this explains you. Thank you for asking this question. Thank you. Yeah.
You can also join us on 021-770-111 or 021-770-222. Please, can I go ahead?
Yeah, I was talking about, you're telling me that we can easily energize a person from far off. Why? Because we are not dealing with the physical body, we are dealing with the energy body. See, when we go around, we find always an energy engulfed in us. That's why if you like a person who is a very handsome looking person, you may like him. But the thing is that you like the looks of him. The moment you go near, you don't like him because the energy is not matching. His energy field is not good. So you want to stay away from him. So it is the energy body which we heal and not the physical body. So there's no requirement of touching the person actually.
Okay. What do you mean when you say the higher soul is in a state of bliss?
The highest soul, see, the thing is that what do you mean by highest state? When the highest soul, yeah, you're asking me a question about how the higher soul is in a state of bliss. Yes. See, the highest soul is always in bliss actually. The only thing is that we are not connected with it. It is in bliss because it has got a lot of functions. It is seeing every one of us, it's connected with every one of us. It's always in a state of bliss because it's connected with God. So when it's connected with God, it is in a state of bliss. And if you want to experience the higher soul, it is actually, you notice that most of the times we are getting some communication every time. The higher soul tries to talk to you, tell you, please don't do this, don't do that. But we are not answering because we are not able to hear him. We get carried away by the mystics of the world, the mysteries of the world. We are more attached with the worldly life. We forget even to connect with the higher soul.
Okay. We thank you for the calls today. We sorry we cannot take any more calls, but Kenneth, do you have anything else to tell us?
Oh yes, if people still want to call me, I just want to tell them that yes, please do call me on 0243661605. I repeat, 0243661605. In fact, don't forget to take a salt water bath when you come back from your office or from your workplace. You will feel much, very, very happy. Okay. So thank you for being with us. See you next week, the same time at 5:30 a.m. Have a good day. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Yes, thanks very much for joining us once again. I hope you had a lot of insight into what pranic healing is. And next week, we're going to continue our discussions on this topic. Keep living healthily and see you again next week. Bye for now.
Thank you.
a must for every home. Pranic healing, a natural healing. The only side effect is that it heals other diseases not known to us. The modern healing technique of the century. Tune in to GTV this and every Friday at 5:30 a.m. for Pranic healing with Vinky. Pranic healing, a must for every home.
Good morning and you're welcome to Pranic Healing. We shall be discussing the supreme presence of God in man and the power made available to us for health. In the studio, as always, I have my favorite companion with me, Colonel Vinky. Colonel, good morning.
Good morning and namaste. Yeah.
I salute the divinity in you.
Yeah.
That's what it means. We shall continue our discussion today on twin hearts meditation and spirituality. And the Grandmaster Choa KOK Sui will be doing this with us. But first, let us recognize that in giving that we receive, and it is in blessing that we are blessed. So let's start by blessing our land. Colonel, can you help us with a great invocation?
Okay, thank you. So let's all join together by raising our hands and visualizing the Mother Earth in front of us and visualizing Ghana there, our country Ghana. Let us project divine love to every one of them. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every Ghanaian. Let light descend throughout the whole of Ghana. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all Ghanaians. Let love descend throughout the whole of Ghana. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of all Ghanaians. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the whole of Ghana. Let divine light, divine love, and divine power descend throughout the whole of Ghana. Let Ghana be blessed with peace, harmony, prosperity, illumination, and spirituality. Let Ghana be blessed. God bless the whole of Ghana with thanks and in full faith. So be it. So be it. So be it. Amen.
So be it. Amen. We hope you are blessed wherever you are. Today, like I said earlier on, we're going to be talking about the supreme presence of God in man and the power made available to us to restore our health. And we shall be continue with our discussion on spirituality and twin hearts meditation. But for this particular edition, we would like to advise that parental guidance is strongly recommended. Choa KOK Sui, the Grandmaster today, as I said, will be doing the discussion with us. Let's see what he has to tell us.
I think that you are the soul and experiencing oneness with your higher soul. As simple as that. Now, why is it called illumination? Because the soul is basically light. It is light. So when you achieve self-realization, you unite with your higher soul, there is nothing more than light. That is why it's called illumination. Why do you experience oneness? Because your higher soul is one with all. Why do you experience bliss? Because the higher soul is always in a state of bliss. As simple as that. Just by simply realizing that you are the higher soul, you are the soul, you are one with your higher soul, you are one with all, your life changes automatically. If you have psychological problem, If you have smoking problem, drinking problem, you just say, I am not this body, I am not this addiction. I am the soul, I am one with my higher soul. I invoke the power of God, I invoke the power of my soul to purify me, to make me whole. As simple as that. If you have pain in your body, to a certain extent you can do that also. Now, let's talk about twin hearts meditation. Twin hearts meditation is a very, very advanced technique, at the same time very simple. In ancient time, this technique was reserved only for advanced disciples. This is a very advanced technique for achieving self-realization. Why is this called twin heart? Not because you have two physical hearts. You have two heart centers. The first heart center is located here. This is the heart center. This is the center of emotional love. When you love your wife, when you love your husband, when you love your parents, when you love your children, when you love your friends, your heart center is highly activated. But the real heart is located here in the crown. This is the divine heart. In the case of the saints, the divine heart is highly activated. That is why you can see a golden halo around their head. Not just Christian saints, but saints all over the world have this golden halo around their head. Would you like to learn how to activate this divine heart center? Without spending 10 years in the monastery, kneeling down and praying? And without having to abstain from sex? We'll talk about sex later. But it's like this. Before the divine heart center can be activated, your personal heart center must be activated. If you do not feel, if a person does not feel anything for one's parent, one's wife, or one's partner, or one's children, how can the person be expected to have universal love? That is not possible, right? Is it possible? No. It is like this. In twin hearts meditation, you have to be aware of the heart center and you start blessing the earth. When you bless the earth with love, the heart center gets activated. When the heart center gets activated, this center becomes partially activated. So what you do in the second step is, you should be aware of the crown and start blessing the earth with love. That's all. You bless with your heart and with your divine heart. When you do that, these two heart centers become highly activated. Once they are highly activated, you are partially ready for illumination. You are partially ready for self-realization. But it's a little bit more complicated. Would you like to know the details? It's like this. Your higher soul tries to communicate with the incarnated soul. Like, John, wake up, how are you? John cannot hear because there are so much noises. Let me explain. Martin, will both of you volunteer? Yes. Yes. Okay, Martin, would you just stay over there? Jackie, would you please stay over there? Now, just imagine that who would like to be the higher soul? Okay. Okay. Now, just imagine that Jackie is the higher soul, Martin is the incarnated soul. Jackie wants to communicate with Martin. You know, Jackie is looking at Martin and said, "Oh my God, this person, his life has to improve." Okay, Jackie, would you like to say something to Martin?
Can you hear me?
No. Say something for 5 minutes. Come on.
Something nice?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, something nice. Say something, please.
Hello, Martin. It's lovely.
Everybody start talking. Everybody start talking. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Please have a seat. So, thank you. It is like this. Between the higher soul and the incarnated soul, there are so much noises. What are these noise? What are these inner noise? These are the inner thoughts and feelings that are floating around in your mind. Now, clairvoyantly, this is seen as thoughts and feeling floating in your aura. Did I say something? Well, what did I just say? There are thoughts and feelings floating inside your aura. So this higher soul tries to communicate with the incarnated soul, but the incarnated soul cannot hear because there are so many thoughts and feelings floating around, cannot hear you. The question is, how do you still your mind? How do you still your emotion? How do you get rid of this thought in your aura? How do you get rid of this feeling in your aura so that you can communicate? Are you interested? Now, you can do things the hard way. I'll teach you the difficult method first. The method that will take 10, 20, 30 years or several incarnations. What you can do is you can just practice awareness and be aware of this thought coming in and out and not do anything. Now, if you do not do anything, this thought, this feeling, they get starved. And when they get starved, they die. So you must not resist. The only problem with this technique is that it takes a long, long time. That is one. Number two, there are a lot of pent-up emotions, pent-up thoughts within you. So if you practice this awareness technique, it is good, but sometimes it could be, what is the term in psychology? It could be very cathartic. You know, a lot of intense emotion coming out. It could be horrifying. You know, it's like something that's coming out of your subconscious mind. This is the old way. This way it will take a long, long time. It will take 10, 20, 30 years. There's a shortcut. What is the shortcut? It is by becoming a channel. It is by becoming an instrument of love. It is like this. When you bless the earth through your heart and through your crown, you, the incarnated soul, including your higher soul, become a channel for divine energy, for divine light, divine love, divine power. So when this divine energy starts coming down into you, it flushes out these inner noises. Did I say something? It flushes out these inner noises. These inner thoughts, inner emotions are temporarily flushed out, and some of them are partially disintegrated. So because of this tremendous energy that is coming out of you, inner you, all these inner noises are flushed out. In other words,